Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and this is going to be like a two-parter. And I'm going to talk about Pokemon Journeys because, as you know, I've been watching the anime and I've been following it. And I watched the recent episode 113, Catch Reggie Electric and Reggie Drago. And I gotta say, it just reminds. It's another episode that reminds me of why I really hate Go as a character, and how we had a whole episode for a protagonist that I really a companion that I really don't like. If anything, my thing is with Project Mew, this whole Project Mew thing, and them doing research or whatever and stuff like that. I just would have rather them bring in Gary at this point and have been the protagonist with Ash. So it could have been the first time where Ash teams up with an old rival and Gary is doing his own thing and then Ash is doing his own thing, but they have a mission. I mean, but they're companions, because I hate Go. Um and it's not on the fault of Go himself. It's the fault of the writers, because they base this character off of the whole Pokemon Go trend. But it just breaks too many rules of conventions for me, and I am just not in the mood to just be like, yeah, this makes sense. No, it's terrible. He's a Gary Sue. He really shouldn't be there. He's a rookie trainer. That's the thing that a lot of people not understanding, why a lot of people don't even like the character. The character is a rookie trainer who has achieved more as a rookie trainer than any trainer I've ever seen. I mean, remember when we transitioned from leaving Misty and Brock, who were both former gym leaders, so it makes sense that they had some expertise in the world of Pokemon. But remember, after that, we get to May, and remember, May didn't know anything. She was a rookie and stuff like that. She wasn't just going out there and just doing things or whatever. She had to learn. Ash had to help her, and she grew and became a powerful trainer. And her Pokemon didn't just evolve like this from the smallest shit, too. That's another problem with Go. His Pokemon just comes out. A lot of his Pokemon just evolve for no given reason. A lot of them ain't really got battle experience, but apparently they're strong all of a sudden. I can get with Score Bunny, but even then, his Score Bunny evolved too quick and too fast in a hurry. And it was the same thing. It was the same issue I had when Charmander did the same shit too. It was an issue, and it's one of those tropes where it's just like, damn, can y'all stop trying to evolve some of these Pokemon that darn fast, especially when Pokemon that we really wanted to evolve, it took almost towards the end of the darn series for them to finally evolve, or whatever. Or when they finally come back into the series, then you want to evolve them. But this whole time, it's like, hello, why you didn't have them evolve? There's a few Pokemon that Ash had on his team that I was like, damn. It even made Dawn team as well. Like, those, there were some Pokemon on there that I'm just like, so are you guys gonna ever evolve? No? Oh, okay, great, fine. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It is crazy as hell how that works out. And now we're doing this whole Frozen Tundra thing, which, again, that's the same problem that I have, which I'm going to discuss in part 2 about Pokemon. Is that you have the Frozen Tundra, there's really no build up or setup for any of this stuff, and then they're going to the Frozen Tundra, to the Reggie temples, where Reggie Electric and Reggie Drago is, there. And my thing is, okay, why is this a mission for the Project Mew when it should have been Ash, Gary, and Go, if you want to kind of do it like that, and they meet up with Brandon, because remember, Brandon is the Pyramid King, and he also has all three: Reggie Ice, Reggie Steel, and Reggie Rock. So whoever Takagi, I forgot his name, I'm sorry if I pronounced his name wrong, he has them, but it's just like, we don't need you there. You could have brought in somebody else that already has it, Brandon, and Brandon is already guarding Reggie Gigas. you could have easily had it where Brandon is the one going after them because he promised that he will protect the Reggies. Or did we forget about that storyline? So if anybody should have really got both Reggie Electric and Reggie Drago, it should have been Brandon. Yes, both of them at the same damn time. I don't care how it would have happened, but it should have been Brandon that had these Pokemon, not Goh and Gary. Even though I ain't got nothing against Gary, but story wise, because of watching all of Pokemon, and then he did become a little he did have a little small story arc in the Diamond series. That is just like, well, damn, if he had a story arc in Diamond, why you didn't bring him back? You get what I'm saying? Since this is like the series where we're bringing people back, why can't we bring back Brandon, where he actually, his pyramid's there, he's doing research on the Reggie rocks and stuff like that. So at least if Ash and Gary and them had, met up or whatever, it could have been because Brandon had asked them to come and help him with the issue. You get what I'm saying? That would have made more sense, but I don't know. It felt like a DLC content kind of thing going on. Like the episode itself felt like downloadable content that I didn't ask for. I really didn't, because again, Ash is the main protagonist. Yes, Go is a companion, but he's not a character that I really care to follow. Like, to be honest, after this series end, I kind of want Go to go away. Like, I don't want another Pokemon series where either he's the main character or Ash goes on to another adventure and then goes like, I'm gonna tag along. No. Take your ass, go with Project Mew, go with Gary, do whatever the fuck y'all gotta do, but get the fuck about the series at this point, because I'm over it. I'm over it. I understand that some people like him, but I just don't. I hate Go's progression throughout the series. He was catching Pokemon without hardly battling them. Even another thing too is like, he's not even using different Pokeballs. So that makes it even more weird. You know what I'm saying? Because at least when we were looking at Alola region, it showed that that a lot of these Pokemon you couldn't just throw a Pokeball at. Sometimes you got to throw Ultra Ball, a Great Ball, a Dust Ball, or something like that. And you would think, after finally showing that, hey, these Pokemon can't just be taught, you can't just toss a regular Pokeball at them. What the fuck is Go doing? And then it undermines Ash, because Ash has also bonded with legendary Pokemon, done things with certain Pokemon as well, and they never was like, yeah, you can capture me. You know what I'm saying? So it's straight bullshit that I'm supposed to believe that, oh yeah, Go is such a great character. No, he's literally written to catch whatever the damn plot needs him to catch. But then when people ask for Ash to do it, y'all look like Boo Boo the Food. The writers look like Boo Boo the Foods and can't seem to give Ash some of the Pokemon that we wanted for him or whatever. And at least if you're going to have a companion that's going to, do some catching or whatever, he needs to understand how battling works. And most of the time, he doesn't know how battling works. He barely knows how to battle as it is. And I've been watching the series. No, Go don't know how to battle that well. And all of a sudden, he's just amazing at it. Hell, May, Dawn, Iris, what's another? Clement, Serena. Those companions, they needed a little bit more boost for them, for battling or whatever, stuff like that. Hell, even Brock Misty, you know what I mean? But this motherfucker come out of nowhere, barely knows how to train Pokemon at all, throws Pokeballs at whoever the hell he wants to, captures them without battling them, and then he's on an adventure, just doing whatever without giving cause, even when he was there for the Sword and Shield event. And I'm just like, again, you ain't really been in really official battles like that. And it's weird not to see a companion have a goal, because it's the same thing when they kind of drew out Serena for a long time. Oh my God, I remember when they drew Serena out for so long, I was just like, this bitch about to get on my nerves, before she finally got something. And it's another reason why I couldn't stand Iris neither. Like, I can get behind Silent, But Iris, oh, I want to be a Dragon Master, but barely did anything towards that goal throughout the entire series until close to the last minute of the thing. And it's the same thing with Go. It just, I'm tired of putting protagonists in there that you have to wait for the last minute in order for them to figure out stuff, because they're doing the same shit with Chloe ass, and I can't stand Chloe ass neither. I want her ass and Go ass to get the fuck up out of here, because no. Because if that's the case, you could have just brought in a previous protagonist. You could have brought Dawn in, you could have brought May in, you could have brought Misty in, you could have brought Brock, Clement, Tracy, for God's sakes, would have been a better addition. Or like I said, you could have brought Gary, and it could have been an Ash and Gary thing, and then at least that would have made more sense. While Gary, because we've seen Gary is a capable trainer, we've seen that he's able to catch Pokemon, we've seen that he's a researcher and stuff like that. So him going on these missions, him capturing certain Pokemon, makes more sense than what Go is doing. It's just unnecessary. It's an unnecessary character to the progression. If that's the case, then what we should have did is, instead of bringing Go in, we should have brought in one of the new children for Pokemon Sword and Shield. I don't even know what the fuck their children name is. Because I mean, I didn't play Sword and Shield anyway, so you know, it is what it is. Like what are their names? I do not remember their names. Okay, Gloria and Victor. Those are the names of the character. I would have preferred you bringing them in and let them be a companion to Ash, and let them do the whole Galar journey while Ash is there doing his world championship thing and stuff like that, because that would have made more sense than just to put Go in there for no reason. Because to me, it really feels like y'all didn't really have a plan for the character really until like later on, when Pokemon Sword and Shield added some downloadable content, and you're like, oh yeah, we can do this whole quote unquote Project Mew and Frozen Tundra and stuff like that. And it's just like, but like I said, Brandon should have been in this episode at least. Like, you know, at least hit back on the fact that Brandon is, you know, supposed to be the guardian of the Reggies anyway, and, you know, head of the Battle Frontier. That could have been something really cool, but you didn't even. You wasted your time. You know what I mean? You ignored that just so Go can have a episode by himself where he captures Reggie Electric while Gary captures Reggie Dragon, which I don't have a problem with Gary, because Gary is Ash's rival. But Go, on the other hand, he's a rookie character. So, because I mean, it would be weird if, you know, the first season of Pokemon where we saw Gary, and then Gary came out of nowhere with like a legendary Pokemon or whatever. Then I'd be like, all right, I call shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? Like, no rival or companion has ever done this shit but Go, and then people think like, oh man, that's awesome. No, it's not awesome. It's stupid. It's stupid, and it should have never have happened, to be honest. But it is what it is. Episode 113, it was okay, but like I said, it felt like downloadable content that nobody asked for, to be honest. That's just my opinion, because I really don't care about goals. I don't, because they never made it interesting enough to begin with. Just the same thing with Chloe. I don't care. Those two characters have probably been like the most uninteresting companions ever, next to Iris and Tracy, to be honest. So those four characters are just like, whatever. But I didn't have a problem with Tracy that much, to be honest. He drew Pokemon. He was a Pokemon watcher. Okay, great, whatever. Iris, a half-baked dragon trainer, and Chloe can't decide nothing, to be honest. And Go, I want to capture every Pokemon, like the Pokemon Go game, that I didn't ask for to be in the anime, and I'm just over it, to be honest. But it is what it is. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.